Hi everyone, it's Kay here. I hope you can hear me. Just about to start my video and it's pouring down with rain out there. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing what's on my desk today. I saw this technique on Gayle Agostinelli's channel, and she was inspired by Kerry the Crafter. So we're going to have a bash with the ideas that you use some stamps and create either pages for your journal, or I was thinking maybe just creating some backgrounds to use to make ephemera with. So whether I'll use them in my journals as pages, I don't know. And I've got this paper here. It's quite, I think it's just a very thin cardstock that I picked up from somewhere. So, and it's a great colour. It's very thin. It's sort of I don't know, it doesn't really feel like paper, maybe it's linen, I don't know. Anyway, so I've got some stamps here from a variety of sources. So I'm going to start off by using some green. That's what I was going to do. We'll do some florals and stuff to start off with. These stamps, I've got these 4 stamps here. Was it this? No, I didn't. I got these 3 stamps and this one from Kmart and a couple of others, and they're really good stamps. I was actually really quite pleased with how they work out. If my voice sounds funny, I apologise. I'm really struggling to get over whatever this thing is that I've got, that I get every year. So it's a bit of a drag, to say the least. Done not much at all for the last couple of 3 days. I'm sort of make myself do this one because I feel that I'm just sitting sitting down doing nothing. Well, watching YouTube. That's what I'm doing. So that's not really nothing. It's fact gathering. Inspiration gathering. I'm probably doing way too many flowers compared to what Gayle did, but I don't know. That's what I'd like to do, so that's what I'm doing. It's this lavender one. It's pretty. Oh, stop raining again. It's weird. It's weird. Weird weather. Comes down really heavy and then stops after 5 seconds. So I've got a couple of choices here. I can use this butterfly text stamp, or I can just use this plain text stamp that I've got here from Darkroom Door. But what Gayle did was cover up her elements, her stamped images, with some sticky notes. Okay, that's what they are. They're sticky notes. I'm so sorry. Just like I said, I'm struggling a little bit to get over this, whatever this I've got. Just got to go see the doctor tomorrow because I need something on my healthcare plan, so hopefully that will help me get over it. My eldest, I'm filming this on a Sunday, and my eldest daughter and her husband and daughter have gone up to the Adelaide Hills for the weekend. Not the best weekend because it's always a bit colder and wetter up there. It is down here on the plains, the Adelaide Plains. I'm talking about the Adelaide Hills now. They're called hills because they're not really mountains. Mind you, the biggest one is called Mount Lofty, so I don't know. So the idea would be covering that up and then you stamp around it. So I don't know what to do, whether I should use the butterflies or whether they make it too busy. Maybe we could do a bit of both. Too busy maybe? Too busy? I'm going to see, maybe do a few. How not to stamp. That's what the question is, how not to stamp. I hope I've used this stencil before, otherwise the distress ink won't work very well. Oh, let's come off that one. Oh yeah, that's all right. So look, yep. And one of those, maybe a couple of other places, maybe over here. And one more, maybe threes. So I've got a few other pieces of paper today, but I think that for the sake of the video, I think I might only just do the 2 today. Otherwise it's it could be a bit tedious for you to watch. Oops, would have if I stamped it properly. I always find that using rubber stamps are really great, but I don't find that they stick to the acrylic blocks very well. So that's why I tend to just use my hands for a lot of them. So I've been filling in forms this morning online, ready for my operation on end of June for my knee. I was thinking about it this morning, thinking, oh, because my arm's still not strong, I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a bit hard, because sometimes the first couple of days you can't get out of bed and you have to lift yourself up on the, you know, the bedpan and things like that. It's not, I don't know if I can be able to do it. Just realised this morning, thinking, oh, that could be a bit problem. But I'm sure the nurses can help me. They're so lovely. Things they have to do. Shower old crocs like me and help them use bedpans and all sorts of things. So I want to on the edge here, maybe. I will go to the edge because just so that it's all covered. Keep losing my voice, sorry. Right. And then what she did was just took the sticky notes off. That looks effective, I think. I'm glad I didn't do the butterflies and the words everywhere, because I think it would have made it a bit too busy. So then Gayle got a stamp with coffee stains on it, and I have a few like that, but not, they're sort of more like what do they call them? Stains. So there's a range of ones here. So I will use my acrylic block for that one, the other one I've got here. My favourite one. I like this one. Whoops, it stays on. So then she sort of did a few of these around the place. Probably need some generational stamping here. That's better. You know, when you just don't go back in there and ink again, you just use this, what's ink is in on the stamp. That's what generational stamping is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. So that's enough for that one. thing is with the other ones, I sort of tend to sort of not be like that. They seem to be a bit different, so I must be a bit more careful. Oh, stuck in the bag. What's this one? I've lost this one. Don't know where it's gone. Gone walkabout, this little tiny one here, which would have been really good. The stamp is so old, Papercraft stamp, and I've had it for ages. And then what Gayle did was coloured hers in. I don't think I'll do that. I just think that I'll just leave it plain and decorate it however I want, really, when the need arises. I quite like that. I'll do one more and do a different kind of one this time. This one I'm going to do on white, because I do use a lot of white in my journals, so I'll just do a white one. Let's put this one back where it belongs. We could do some fairies on this one, maybe I'll do that one in pink. I think I got these ones from Your Creative Studio box one year. It's not coming out very well. Brand new stamp. Ink pad, I should say. Victorian velvet, this one is. Oh, that's better. Maybe it just wasn't pressing hard enough. Ooh. I don't know how many times I've been close to throwing this one out. Oh no, just hang on for a bit longer. Not that one so much as this one, sorry. This one. Don't tend to use them very much, really. I'm not very good with using stamps. Just two of those. Like I said, Gayle didn't do as much of these kinds of stamps as what I'm doing, but that's okay. Personal preference. I don't know if I can I'll try and find a video, but I'm not promising anything. I'm not very good at that sort of thing, at trying to copy other people's videos. Channels I'm fine, but videos not so much. I think using the text with the butterflies might be a bit much, but we'll maybe it might be alright. We'll just see. Probably should have cleaned the stamp off first, but that's alright. Just give it a bit of a different tone. Just put a plonk there, right in the middle. Yeah, I like that exactly. I like the fact that it's got sort of like the green coming through. I quite like that. I probably should have done that with all the other ones as well, the main ones. Yep, that's good. And just down here with the generational stamping, hopefully that'll work. Not so much, Kay, not so much. Let's use the text stamp. You know what I didn't do? I haven't covered over the things. Let's see if I can do it without that. Probably. Oh, that's all right. Just think about where you're stamping. Fold the stamp as you need. I suppose that's one good thing about those sort of kind of stamps, at least they're foldable. Get your mouth out, okay, get the word out. was watching the, because I was, like I said, I'm watching a few videos the last couple of days, including just a lot of YouTube and just general films, and I watched The Fifth Wave, and I don't know how many times I watched The Fifth Wave, and they never made another one. Because the way they ended it was sort of like, it could have been continued, but it didn't receive the audience, so they didn't make another one. So, and they went looking for the books in my library and had a bit of trouble locating them, so I don't know if they're available or not. Now I probably could colour those ones in, because they're not really standing out that much. So look in the camera a little bit, but like I said, they're supposed to be for pages or for background, so I think that will be fine. What was I going to do? Oh yes, splatters. Again, you know, it may not be your cup of tea, and you don't really need to do this, but I'm just sort of going with how Gayle went with hers. Just with just a bit of stamping and stuff. I think it looks good. So, few unexpected things happening, you know, like with this operation. I mean, like, it wasn't a planned thing, so it's sort of other things you wanted to spend your money on have to sort of wait. But that's alright, those things happen. I don't know whether I want to colour in the fairies or not. It's supposed to be a background, but I think Gayle was going to use them as main features, but I think I'm going to use mine as, like I said, I might use them as a page, pocket, whatever. I'll do one more and then I'll let you go. I'm going to do this one, horizontal, this one. So what we're going to put on this one, we could just do something different, Kay. Let's put this really interesting stamp here. That looks like that, so I might do a few of those. What colour shall I use? Shall I just use the vintage photo. Oops. Always do it the wrong way around. Always. Because I think this is a lovely stamp and I never tend to sort of use it. It's a shame, really. Interesting. I think it's interesting. So this would be good for me to do this, so I'll use it more often. Get me to use my stamps more often. I'm going to use this ticket stamp as well. And then I might just do the text stamp for this one, and again I'm not going to bother covering it up, I'm just going to stamp around it. Be brave. Be brave. To see what my arm is going to say. I want to see her. I was going to say to her, I can't. I'll be able to come in for a couple of weeks because I'm having my knee done. I think she was hoping we're going to wait for a bit, but when the surgeon said knee on knee, and I'm thinking, oh well, you know what? I'm younger, I get over it quicker than if I wait for a lot longer and wait till I'm older and put up with it, kind of thing, until my arm is fixed. But I'm thinking, oh, look, you know, I'm so over stuff. So I'm just basically going around the, I don't mind it being that close to the, especially because I'm not colouring them in. But yeah, if I can remember to put, if I can remember how to do the link from somebody else's YouTube video, I can, I'll try and do that exact video. I don't know if this one needs the splatters, or whether it just needs a sort of like a clock, maybe. Just do some generational stamping on that one. Do the back of that. That's good. I quite like that, how that's working out with the generational stamping. I'm not actually doing it, I'm just doing it very lightly. That's what I'm doing. But just to give it a bit of a different feel about it. Any more? One up there, maybe. And lid. Where's the lid? I might find a Tim Holtz stamp to go on this ticket. Whoops. There you go. Oh, I really like how those turned out, actually. Maybe it's something I should do more often. So I've done that one with the sort of the mechanical kind of manufactured, man-made type thing. Just put my Tim Holtz stamps away here so I don't lose them. And I've done a fairy butterfly one. And then I've done this sort of botanical one. Which one I wonder if you like is your favourite. I don't know if actually I really quite like that one. Possibly because I like the green against that sort of creamy sort of, I don't know what colour you would call that. Actually, it's not really cream, it's sort of like a coffee. Well, I actually quite like them all, but I definitely think I prefer that one best. Anyway, thank you for joining me with what's on my desk today, and I'll see you again in another video. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye.